I would like to mention that now it's time of the round table, and all these comments you send to me, and we can take them all in one. And also, I would like to mention that in this case, the topic of this meeting is very connected with three topics. One is the Silk Road, other is the Elcano journey, and the other is Columbus journey. Then in future editions, we invite other countries to be much more active than in this occasion, okay? But in this occasion, we have a table round now for three countries that they are in the Silk Road, and they are also connected with all of kind of activities in NACE. One is China, and Dongi was here a few minutes ago. I see Dongi here.
No, she's connected. Yes. Hello, okay.
Dongi. I'm here.
Solomon from Mongolia and Mahdi again from Iran. Okay. Then we can open. I think the first that is invite to Dongi if she wants to add something about Beijing, about China, and about the Silk Road, because it was mentioned by Carlos, that Carlos, of course, is invited to participate also if she wants. Dongi, do you want to add something about the Silk Road?
Yes, thank you, Rosa, and it's very happy to see you all here, my new and old friends. And actually, I knew Rosa and Beatrice about, oh yes, it's exactly 10 years ago. For the first time, yeah, Nancy came to China. And also my old friend Hakim from Indonesia. Yes, we are old friends for Olympiad astronomy, even more than 10 years. And so glad to see you, especially in the special time. And when Rosa mentioned the Silk Road idea in email, actually I myself very interested in the idea, and it's great because it's like a band, yeah, just like our last speaker Carlos mentioned, from Beijing as the starting point, and through the Silk Road, both on the land and also in the ocean. Actually, there are 2 or 3. It depends how you calculate the roads. And I remember that 10 years ago, Rosa already mentioned that there were so many sundials in Beijing, even in the Forbidden City. And she was very anxious to see all the sundials in the Forbidden City, if I remember right. Yes, Rosa. And she also mentioned the Dengfeng Observatory, which is a very ancient observatory. I myself was there. It's in Henan province, not very far from Beijing. And even in I come from Beijing Planetarium, and even in my planetarium, we also have the ancient observatory. It's not in the planetarium, but on the other side of the city. It was built in 1442, about nearly 600 years ago, for the Ming Dynasty and the Qing Dynasty. And the original instruments were from Guo Shoujing, who was the famous astronomer, as you know. Also, Carlos mentioned him. And yes, I appreciate the idea of Silk Road, the relation with Silk Road and astronomy very much. Rosa, you have mentioned a great idea. I think it will connect all of us stronger. And yes, but I myself not an expert for the ancient astronomy. I major in cosmology, but yes, if I can do anything or I can ask somebody. But in China, as I know, there are few people who is really expert for the ancient astronomy, because the astronomers nowadays are mainly focused on astrophysics, as I think is as many countries. But I will ask somebody in the universities who major in history of science. Maybe some of them can be the experts. I can ask them for ideas. Yeah, that's for Beijing. And I myself work to Xi'an, Dunhuang, and Wu Wei. Also, Urumqi in Xinjiang province. Actually, within China, there were lots of ancient observatories. And if possible, I would like to ask people from different universities and observatories who can have great idea, and will communicate with you later. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I remember that I asked to you about one speaker from China to talk about the Silk Road, and finally it was not possible. And I discovered my colleague in Spain. It was not easy also for me. Well, in any case, thank you very much. I think it is very important to combine all of this with the last border in astronomy or astrophysics. I would like to ask to Solomon if she wants to explain to us some details about the Silk Road or about the experiment that we mentioned for this occasion. We know that the idea was to calculate the latitude of the site. After I can show some pictures that sent to me, Dongi, but I would like to open the micro to Solomon.
Okay.
Thank you, Solomon.
Thank you. So, hello everyone, Rosa and the colleagues. Thank you for allowing me to participate in such a nice workshop. I found it is very interesting, and Rosa and you and your colleague doing great, wonderful job. So as Mongolia is historically Mongolia involved in Silk Road is very actively in some part of historical period. For example, 13th century Mongolia was very active in this Silk Road, and I saw in this presentation some Silk Road latitudes. In the previous presentation, the presentation, I don't remember this for University of Barcelona's presentation. There was Silk Road latitude from 42 until 42 and 40 around until. So Mongolia now is between 43, 46 latitudes now. So we can expand a little bit this. You proposed for around 42, and maybe we can do it until 44, 5, 6 or something. It was very active Silk Road for that time, 13th century to 15th century. So last year, Rosa had a NASA training course for our school teachers. So I found that our school teachers very interested in sundial research and following activities for this project, something like this. So we are happy to participate again, and collaborate and cooperate with our Silk Road countries and also other colleagues. So Rosa, your voice.
You are mute.
Sorry, I remove in order that don't create technological problems. Well, thank you very much, Solomon. I am very happy that Mongolia was working with us, with NACE, and they are also very active because they are planning to organize one workshop in a couple of months. That if Solomon is agree, I can distribute information.
Yeah,
to all of
please,
you.
Professor. Yes, please,
Yes.
please.
Send me a short description and I email to all of them. No problem, okay? Then I think it is a very interesting topic about to relate astronomy with people that have some psychiatric difficulties, okay? And how the astronomy can help in this way. And of course, it is a very interesting topic. Now I would like to open the opportunity to Mahdi to explain to us some comments about Iran, about the new year, that today they begin a new year. And I think that Mahdi prepared a video for this. Mahdi?
Yes, hello again. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And today I'm here with, my friends and students. Some of them we can see Fatima and Hedia sitting in front of the Haftzin. Haftzin is the ceremony that we use in the time of the New Year. And we have also Anahita, and she is a very active student that is helping in the NASA courses and the non-NASA activities and everything with us. So right now that I'm talking to you, in the few hours, there will be the exact time of the equinox. And in Iran, in the Persian Hijri calendar, New Year starts exactly with the time of the spring or March equinox, actually. So our New Year will start today in a few hours, and we celebrate it during this, you can see back up to me, name is Haftzin, celebrated together around the table with many symbols and everything. And we will sit until the time of the equinox or time of the New Year occurred. And after that, there is some ceremonies before it or after it. I don't want to mention all of them, but it will be 2 weeks of holidays that will be free and to travel, to be with our families and everything. And actually, tomorrow we have Nowruz ceremony with members of the C1 working group of IAU by the help of Tomita San and our colleagues in IAU and Commission C, that I'm very proud to be. And thank you for Rosa for preparing this, very special project of NASA and UNESCO that we were talking before about it. The Silk Road was very important in the ancient history of Iran because Iran was in the middle of the road, and many things will come from Iran or go from Iran. And as dear Carlos said, many important observatories that was from Iran and Iranian, scientists that helped during this time and, to discover many things. So this project will be very important for us. And, our idea by this kind of project is always that to help students to begin to learn about the project, then let them do it and experience the project themselves. So Fatima, Hedia, Anahita, and other students have done this great project. They prepared a short video about how they done it and they did this project, and they want to help more to NASA this year to gather more students in the country, more teachers in the country to involve in this project. So if you want, I can show you the video right now. Mm-hmm. It's short, but that is a very beautiful activity that they prepared. So if I can share it right now.
Theoretically, you
Dear friends, we had Yalda Night event a night before winter, and we spoke about why we celebrate a longest night of year. People visit their relative, eat pomegranate, watermelon, and celebrate last night of fall season. We celebrate Nowruz, one of the most important celebrations in many countries at spring equinox, first day of spring season. Students made 2 equipments of Nase, and now we show you production step by step. Sundial. Cut like how video say, then cut dotted line. Because our country located on North Hemisphere, we use the sundial. For have less mistake, you can paste it on cardboard. You can use suitable wood and cut it as size as your city latitude number to the end of colored part. And again, for have better measurement, you can paste it on a board. Then make a hole at the center of sundial and put wood on it. As the way painted side of it, point the north. Gun quadrant. As how video show, cut paper and cardboard. Paste the cutted paper on cardboard as a way NASA logo paste on the corner of cardboard. Then make small hole at corner to collocate thread with stone. After all, paste paper roll on top of the cardboard to have better measurement. The night events a night before winter and
So thank you all for watching this video, and it was a pleasure again. I want all just to mention this, again, that doing this kind of projects, with students to let them understand in the ancient part of history how they can, people can navigate and use astronomy to move to travel is important. So thank you again to Rosa. I also, if we can, I want to give some minutes to my student, Anahita, Fatima, or Hidir. They want to say something because the whole, project was done by themselves, not me. I was just for support them, and if they want to speak or say something, I want to ask them to talk.
Hi, can you hear our voice?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you all. Yeah, in our in I think about 4 hours we are about to having a new year, so it's a pleasure to have you all and celebrated this Eve with you.
Thank
I
you,
want
dear.
to say
Thank you.
thank you, Rosa. I appreciate you for preparing this project. And if you are ready, I want to say some things about Nowruz. Yeah, if you like to know about our Hafsin. Hafsin is a tabletop arrangement by 7 symbol item traditionally displayed at Nowruz, the new year of in Iran and many countries. And that's there are this item. It's that it's the first letter of sin. It's the yeah, we are 17. Yeah, 17. All these projects, they are all these things start with se. Like we have apple that in Persian we call it sib. Yeah, and it starts with S. Yeah, and it's a symbol of wealth and beauty. In old mythology, when they want call someone like she's really beautiful or he's really beautiful, they thought that they look like apple. So we put apple in our Hafsin, so it's a symbol of beauty, and the redness is like make you happy, Yeah, the color is so beautiful. And also we have grass, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, very good.
Yes, and it's a beautiful green, and it's a symbol of being born again, and it's a symbol of nature that we like to put it in our Hafsin, so we can be reminded as the importance of the nature. So yeah, and we have I don't know if you have it in your countries. It's Sanjet. Yes, yeah. It's sea buckthorn. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, it's the symbol of wisdom. I put it on. Okay. And it's the symbol of love in human beings. So we put it in our Hafsin so we can remind ourselves of we are human being and we should love each other. And yeah, I think it's kind of beautiful. Yeah, and we have garlic here. Yeah. So I don't know if you know, but in our country, we believe that garlic has so many good attributes, and we use it when we are sick. We put it on water and we eat it when we are having cold or things. So it's kind of a symbol of I don't know, health. And yeah, it's kind of medicine in Iran, so we use it as a symbol of health. And we have coin, and it's called seke in Iran. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell it the Persian name. It's called sir in our language, and it's sanjad, and they are a coin that we call them seke. And I think we all know what is symbol of. It's symbol of wealth, and we are hoping that this new year we are having much money. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. If you have any question, I'm here to answer.
I would like to say thank you very much, and I would like to invite the people here, the room, to turn on the cameras and make a toast for a new year all together.
Yes.
And but please turn on the cameras, and I will take photos to make the final group photograph. And if you can, please, I will wait for some minutes to have all the people visible. And yes, celebrate this new year. I would be happy if all the world celebrate the new year in the equinox, in fact, because this is a real starting time. Well, for us in the southern hemisphere, is the start of is the road to the winter. But in any case, in any case, is the day when the nights and days have the same number of hours. So it's the start. So please turn on the cameras, make a toast for everyone, and I will take photos to prepare the
vinegar
final.
that I forgot, but we can raise a toast of vinegar.
Give me a moment, please. Very good. We have, to your knowledge, we have four screens in the Zoom channel, because there are 89 persons right now. We had 91, but I know the connections are more or less unstable. So, well, have a nice new year for all the planet. Here, oh, hello, Edgar. How are you? I can see Ederlinda, Leticia, Susana, Tao, Joseph. Carlos Acebal. Hello, Carlos, and all the friends, Joseph, Valeria. Hello, Tomita, and Rama. Well, Ligia are there also. A lot of people from Sylvia and Sandra, and I see faces. Olga. Well, thank you very much. Oh, hello, Steve. You are there also. Well, there are some people without names, so I cannot recognize the Win10, for example. Who is Win10? And well, thank you very much, everyone. Samir, you are there, you will speak, and Donnie and Jason and Anaita and Ashta, well, everyone. Have a nice New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Thank you.
New Year.